got a thread in our lives, sometimes so strong we can't control it. Oh, how we ever survive. We need some things to keep us up, and then some things to bring us down. That's the one thing about love, it'll always be around. I'll be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. I'll be right by your side for the rest of my life. Some days the whole thing seems much clearer, some days are better than some. As we long farther, we grow nearer. Oh, honey, I'll be the one to take you by the hand, take you where you wanna go, the one to make you understand and show you things you gotta know. I'll be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. I'll be right by your side for the rest. Oh, I just want you to know now, I'll never let you go now. I'm needing you to see just what you mean to me. I just want you to feel what's waiting here is real. I'll be right by your side, yeah. Oh, need some things to keep us up, and then some things that bring us down. That's the one thing about love, it'll always be around. Be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. Kimi no tonari ni for the rest of my life.
All of you guys from Chicago, basically originally from Chicago? Or?
Well, the new drummer, Ricky Parent, is from, I think he's from New Jersey. He lives in LA. You know, and Derek and Chip and myself are all from Chicago.
And you debuted in 1989, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
But how long has the band been together?
Gosh, we've been playing since I've been playing since 1984, 85. So as a band, we've been together about six years, going on 7 years. We appreciate them musically and their talents, but more Cheap Trick than anything.
Cheap Trick is definitely, it was an influence. You know, and
we love the blues scene out there too. It's very strong. There's some great cats out there. So.
I would have to say, we're inspired by Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, the Stones, Mata Hoople, Badfinger, Aerosmith,
A lot of the English stuff.
A lot of English
always
stuff.
tripped our trigger, Bowie and Sweet, T-Rex. They've always taken chances. All the artists have always been flamboyant, but they've also had great music. And if you listen to old records right now, it still has musical integrity written all over it. It might scratch and skip a little bit, but it sounds great. The songs are terrific, and they'll live forever. So that's what always tripped our trigger on the songs.
So I guess you still listen to music in those, still from those times then, right?
Yeah, more of the older stuff than the newer stuff. Although we do listen to some of the newer
I listen to the new stuff.
What new artist do you think is
Well,
good?
You know, I love Nirvana and Soundgarden and all that Seattle stuff. You know, I love it. It's great. You know, it's a little bit angry, but I think it's great. And I don't know who's.
I like some of the new stuff that's coming out, like Swerve Driver and Teenage Fan Club, some of the pop rock stuff. And of course, we like the Metallicas and Megadeth and bands like that too. We're pretty open-minded when it comes to music.
So we're not going to be so pigeonholed into this heavy metal and just the metal magazines. You know, we want to be in the magazines where Madonna's at and U2 and those guys like that too. You know what I mean? Because we want to be around 20 years from now.
Right. So you don't want to be just labeled as heavy metal band and just being a Burn magazine or anything like that.
No, we're a loud rock and roll band at parties and we have a good time. But we play a unique style of music. These days, it's different.
You know, the Burn and the Music Lives and magazines, we want the magazines. Those are very important to us, but we don't want to just pigeonhole ourselves just to one thing. We want to open ourselves up, and I think that's real important for longevity to be around for a while because we're more of a song band than anything.
You don't want to be just
And we want to leave the opportunity open to expand, you know, and to explore and create different things while still maintaining the original, you know, the sound of Enuff's Enough.
Now we've never, I think all three records have grown.
Right.
I don't want to use the word mature, but we've grown as a band, and I don't want to freak out if people that love Enuff's Enough. We write songs for ourselves. We don't write them for anybody. We write them for ourselves. If they trip our triggers, then we give them to you guys out there.
Not lyrically. Lyrically, we try to write in very general so that you could take the situation. It might have been my situation or his situation, and apply it towards your own life or you know, just your own way of thinking. You know, I never really come out and want to say I, me, this and that. You know, it's kind of like, you know, general. So a lot of people have come up and said, you know, boy, I really get where you're coming from, you know, and we don't really spend a lot of time on the lyrics. It's just that for the influences that we had growing up and stuff, it just naturally comes to us, you know, the Motown and the Beatles and stuff, the way they came up with their lyrics and stuff. They never really sometimes came right out and said what they were saying. You know, they would beat around the bush, a little tongue-in-cheek and stuff, and you know, because obviously there's a lot of things they were saying that we really couldn't come right out and say.
I'm wondering, do you have any plans to come back to Japan and perform? Or
yeah, around September probably. We're going to start out in the UK and then Europe, back to the United States for the summers and the sheds. And then, I guess, over to Japan. We can't wait to play there. I'm going to play Blue Kind.
Here I stand, hand in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 foot small. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. I can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, hey, you've got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. How could I even try? I can never win. Hearing them, seeing them in the state I'm in. How could she say to me, love will find a way? Gather round all you clowns, let me hear you say, hey, you've got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away.
Konnichiwa, I'm Donnie V.
Konnichiwa, I'm Chip and Donnie from Enuff, and you're watching Power Vision.
Turn it up.
Peace.
93年はカバーデル・ペイジ、エアロスミス、さっき言ったポール・ロジャース、グレン・ヒューズっていったベテランのアーティストの台頭というのは非常に期待されているわけですけども、一方ではフレッシュな感性を持ったバンドも登場してきていますよね。例えば先日日本にプロモーションでやってきたイナフズナフ、これは大高美幸さん23歳の会社員の方、ぜひイナフズナフのインタビューをしてもらえませんかということなんですけども、インタビュー取りましたよ。このイナフズナフはですね、なんとなくデビュー当時ポイズンのようにケバケバしいイメージで売ってしまったために、なんとなく彼らの本当にね、キャッチーなチープトリックを彷彿させるような良質の音楽性っていうのがケバい化粧によって消えてしまったという、やっぱり誤解を生んでしまいましたよね。だけど今度のアルバム「アニマルズ・ウィズ・ヒューマン・インテリジェンス」を聴いてみると、本当にやっぱりそういう先入観を持って聴いちゃいけないなっていうことを改めて感じさせますよね。僕ははっきり言いましてですね、見直しました。私も1枚目はですね、嫌いではなかったんですけども、2枚目も悪くなかったんですけども、この間一緒にご飯食べたりとかですね、いろいろ音楽の話をしてみて、こいつらは単なる浮ついたバンドじゃないな、音楽のことを本当に真剣に考えてるバンドだなと思ってですね、実はですね、みゆきさん、私もファンになってしまったんですよ。ぜひ今日はアコースティックライブもお見せしますんで、和んでいただきたいと思います。それからですね、武蔵野市の吉野隆君、ライオンズハートのビデオクリップをぜひ流してください。スティーブ・グリメットの素晴らしい声を聞かせてくださいということですね。やっぱり93年のブライティスト・ホープの今先頭を走ってるのがライオンズハートですよね。だってさ、ロブ・ハルフォードは脱退してしまったね、それからブルース・ディッキンスも脱退してしまった。イギリスから暗いニュースしか入ってきていないのに、このライオンズハートのイギリスからねのこの新しい希望じゃないですか。新しいね、本当に僕は本当嬉しいですよ、そういう意味でも。世田谷区の松永哲平さん、それから岡山県の金田康介さんかな、福岡県の田代和弘さん22歳、他たくさんの方からライオンズハートのビデオクリップ見せてくれということなんですけども、実はこれはですね、東京の羽田空港の近くで撮影されたもので、とても日本のスタッフが作れたと思えないクオリティの高い作品です。ただちょっと上を向くとスティーブ・グリメット、リエママ似てるぞという感じがあるのは寂しいんですけど、でもなかなかいいビデオでした。イナフズナフ、そして「Can't Believe」。
Well, that's the reason you hear that is because most of our influences lied over in England, the Beatles and Mott the Hoople and Sweet and the Cheap Trick. Well, Cheap Trick actually American band, but they had Beatle influences, Led Zeppelin, of course, and Queen, and David Bowie. So there was a lot of all them English bands. They always took chances. They had a lot of character. They're always flamboyant, and their songs stood out. And that's what's most important about Enuff Snuff. We like to write songs that people remember for a while.
But we also take a lot of the vocal melodies and styles and stuff. We take some of the 60s Motown and stuff too, you know, and the blues. There's blues and soul in the vocals too, if you listen, you know, and get past the Beatles thing. So that's Chicago's blues and soul, you know.
I would say the major musical elements, instrumentation-wise, would be just bass guitars, drums, and vocals, pretty much stripped down. But at times we get a little bit carried away, try to get prolific. I don't know if that's the right word, but we like to take chances once in a while. But whenever we write songs and we record in the studio, we want to make sure that we can reproduce that stuff live without using a million tapes and guys backstage and stuff. So as organic as possible, but once in a while it's nice to lay things on top and make them nice and bring them up a little bit more.
We're not a heavy metal band. We're a hard rock band because we play very loud, you know, and we're partying guys. We like girls, and we like to party, and we like to rock and roll, and we like, you know, it's just, and, you know, we think we got the look, so, you know, but I wouldn't call us heavy metal, you know, but we could play heavy metal. We do all different styles of things, but I think that we'd like to be consider ourselves as a general contemporary hard rock band and innovators of our own, using our influences and creating our own thing and our own style and take it to each level, and hopefully one day maybe we could join the ranks of some of our idols and influences and be in the history books and hear our songs in the elevators, you know.
We're living our lives vicariously through our idols right now.
And we know it. We got a thread in our lives. Sometimes it's strong, we can't control it. have. Oh, how we ever survive. We need some things to bring us up, and then some things to bring us down. That's the one thing about love. It'll always be around. I'll be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. I'll be right by your side for the rest of my life. Some days the whole thing seems much clearer. Some days are better than some. As we long farther, we grow nearer. Oh honey, I'll be the one to take you by the hand, show you where you wanna go, the one to make you understand, and show you things you gotta know. I'll be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. I'll be right by your side for the rest. Oh, I just want you to know now, I'll never let you go now. I'm needing you to see just what you mean to me. I just want you to feel what's waiting here is real. I'll be right by your side. We need some things to bring us up, and then some things to bring us down. That's the one thing about love. It'll always be around, be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. Give me no tonight you need for the rest of my life.
Kumbawa, I'm Donnie V.
Kumbawa, I'm Chip Snuff from Enuff Snuff, and you're watching Sony Music TV Hard Rock Special.
So don't touch that dial.
Peace. So, we got all day.
We've been sitting around, sometimes sitting around, we've been writing, we've been goofing off, cleaning up our act, and basically just getting our shit together.
We went through a lot of problems after Derek split. We got him back in the band. A couple months later, we did our record. Then Vicky Fox split to join Vince Neil's band, which was a big move for us guys because he was a big member of the band, big part of our show. So we found a new drummer though, and we've been playing shows and we're going on with our lives. It means that if it doesn't do well, we'll be stuffing tacos down the street next week.
Yeah, basically. Now the title, Animals with Human Intelligence, is kind of like we're goofballs, you know, and we're crazy and we're out of our minds. So they sometimes refer to us as animals and stuff like that, and it's basically sort of self-explanatory, but they got complimentary with human intelligence.
me in a room. Waiting there, they call your name into another room. Well, they tell you there's no pain. Well, you might not feel it now. You're just simplifying things, got out of hand somehow. Until the matter rings, it rings, it's gone, it's gone. Marianne lost her baby, and now it drives her crazy. Marianne lost her baby, her whole world has gone crazy. Walking through the store, see the aisle, the nursery care, it triggers off the horror of a life that once was there. Oh, you don't know what it means to have responsibilities, remove them with machines. So once again you're free, it's gone, it's gone. Oh, Marianne lost her baby, and now it drives her crazy. Marianne lost her baby, her whole world has gone crazy. Questions in her head. Now the 40s passed her by, and there's still no one in bed. Just a big fat lonely why, spending life alone, when you could have had the joys that make you carry on. Till the furnished party toys in life are gone, and they're gone. Oh, Marianne lost her baby, and now it drives her crazy. Oh, Marianne lost her baby, her whole world has gone crazy. Marianne lost her baby. Ooh, ooh. Marianne lost her baby. Ooh, ooh. Marianne lost her baby.
Actually, after Vic Fox split, or maybe I say poached by Vince Neil, we found ourselves in a real vulnerable position because there was so many cats that were calling us. We could have got a lot of big league drummers, but a friend of ours, Mike Varney from Shrapnel Records, referred us to him.
And he was playing drums on Arnold Schwarzenegger's new album, and we heard the record, and it was great, you know, so we stole him from Arnold.
And it's kind of ironic because Ricky Parent was doing demos with Vince Neil before they actually got Vic Fox, so it's real nice. Vic, we're going to miss him a lot, but Ricky Parent's a real solid drummer. A kid from New Jersey, his past is precisely that.
Yeah, we don't know exactly, you can't ever tell exactly what the future brings, but for right now, we love this guy. We've adopted him into our family. We treat him like a brother, and we're looking at full force going ahead with the lineup we have now.
Troubles and we know it. We got a threat in our lives. Sometimes it's strong, we can't control it. Oh, how we ever survive. We need some things to bring us up. then some things to bring us down. That's the one thing about love, it'll always be around. I'll be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. I'll be right by your side for the rest of my life. Some days the whole thing seems much clearer. Some days are better than some. As we long farther, we grow nearer. Oh honey, I'll be the one to take you by the hand, show you where you wanna go, the one to make you understand, and show you things you gotta know. I'll be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. I'll be right by your side for the rest. Oh, I just want you to know now, I'll never let you go now. I'm needing you to see just what you mean to me. I just want you to feel what's waiting here is real. I'll be right by your side. We need some things to bring us up, and then some things to bring us down. That's the one thing about love, it'll always be around. Be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. Give me no denying me for the rest of my life.
Either everyday life, things, general everyday life, that's seen through our own eyes, you know, nothing's ever too specific. You know, if we're talking about the world or we're talking about a relationship, or maybe, or sometimes it's just a story we make up and write, you know, just like a book writer would write one. And but we try not to be too, I would just say, self-indulgent. Try to make it very general and make it so the lyrics so they can apply to anyone else's life. They can take the situation or the song and apply it to their own situation. Well, we hope that the rock critics and the listening public are in sync.
Absolutely. It's real tough right now. There's a million and one bands out there, and it's tough for a new band to get discovered and get looked at. But we feel real confident with Animals with Human Intelligence, and we're looking forward to a real prosperous year.
Dollhouse in the corner where you used to sit and play, cutting paper playmates, having tea at noon each day. All the things you cherish now have faded all away, 'cause you're a big girl now, you say. All familiar faces that you used to watch and grow now have turned to faces that you really do not boy has come along and brought you joy and wants to make love to you. There goes your innocence. Who's to say what's right or wrong? 'Cause it's your innocence. And when you give it up, it's gone. And in your heart, in your mind, if you feel it's the time, your innocence is gone. Shadows flickering on your bedroom wall once were scary monsters, now they're all so very small. Dangling is your misspy as you hurry down the hall. You want to show off to all. There goes your innocence. Say what's right or wrong, 'cause it's your innocence. And when you give it up, it's gone. And in your heart, in your mind, if you feel it's the time, your innocence is gone. Follow intuition, no, you ain't done nothing bad. Take a look around you at your mother and your dad. You're not alone, it happens all the time. You should be glad, 'cause you're a big girl now. So sad. There goes your innocence. Say what's right or wrong, 'cause it's your innocence. And when you give it up, it's gone. And in your heart, in your mind, if you feel it's the time, your innocence is gone.
Konnichiwa, Japanese girls, totoma kawaii.
Peace, love, and sake. I don't speak Japanese very well, but I apologize.
And we'll be back here rocking in the late fall.
Peace.
Sayonara.
We need some things to get us up.
というわけでございましてですね、早速今日のゲストを第1弾ご紹介しましょう。シカゴからやってきましたイナフズナフのジョニーとチップでございます。イエーイ。はい、というわけでございましてですね、いろいろとお話を聞いてみようと思うんですけども、マイク大丈夫ですか？ Alright?
Okay, dokie.
はいはいはいはい。
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
みんなこんにちはって言ったらはーいとかさ、はーい。さていろいろお話を伺ってみようと思うんですけども、今回のニューアルバムはですね、アニマル・ウィズ・ヒューマン・インテリジェンスっていうね、後ろになんかサーカスの絵が描いてあるんですけども、これはなんかサーカスと関係あるんですか？
Animal with human intelligence. We see in the back something like a circus kind of backdrop. Does it have anything to do with circus? The album, the title?
Well, we're kind of like a circus, you know, and we're kind of like animals. I don't know if we have human intelligence, but...
まあ自分たちもサーカスみたいな動物みたいなもんだからとあんまり人間の知性ないかあるかどうかはそこら辺わかんないけど。
なんか言ってますね。ということで今回彼ら2人とも日本は初めてなんですけども、 日本結構インジョイなさってるみたいですね。昨日一緒にご飯食べたんですけども、日本のどんなところいいですか？
It's your first time here, and we can see that you're really enjoying the country here, staying here. But what do you like about Japan?
Oh, everything so far.
もう今までのとこすべてもう大満足と。
なるほど。ということなんですけども、すごくちょっとなんかシビアな話になっちゃって恐縮なんですけども、アルバムには3人の写真しかありませんよね。これは非常にね、1人ドラマが抜けたということは分かるんですけども、その辺のことをちょっと話してもらえます？
Well, the only album cover we only see face of three persons actually, three persons. But what happened to the drummer?
He left.
The drummer split. Vicky Fox is now in Vince Neil's band, and we wish him the best of luck. And we have a new drummer. His name is Ricky Perry. He's from New Jersey. He can't wait to come here to Japan and see all you wonderful people out here.
Okay. ビッキー・フォックスは実はビンス・ニールの方のバンドに行っちゃったんで辞めたっていうことで、まあでも彼にも頑張ってほしいなというふうに思ってます。それで新しいドラマーにリッキー・ペアレンツというニュージャージー出身の彼が入りました。
なるほど。新しいドラマーはやっぱり同じシカゴじゃなくてもよかったんですか？
Well, Ricky didn't have. I mean, the drummer didn't have to be somebody from Chicago, since you're like Chicago band.
He could be from Pluto. We don't care, as long as he can play the drums.
ペルー出身でもどこでもドラム弾ければ
叩けりゃいいって言ってましたね。今度のアルバムはね、僕も聞いてですね、今までのイナフズナフの最高のねアルバムだと思うんですけども、自分たちではその辺はソングライティングも含めてどういうふうに分析なさいますか？
This time, I mean, he believes it's the best Enuff Snuff album, but how do you like it yourself?
Arigato.
The songwriting and stuff, can you self-analyze this a bit?
It's straight ahead. Enough's enough, and we produced it ourselves, so it's exactly how the band sounds, except for a couple of saxophones and stuff. But this is straight ahead. Enough's enough, and just rock and roll, general rock and roll.
まあ今回自分たちでプロデュースもかなりやってるんで、
そうだよね。
サックスとかは入ってるけれども、基本的にはストレートなロックンロールっていうことで、まあイナッフの全てそのなんか真実の姿がそこにあるっていう感じかな。
聞きようによってはね、セカンドアルバムはすごい緻密なアルバムだったから、ファーストアルバムの方はシンプルで、真ん中サウンドに戻ったとも言えるわけですか、これは。
You can also say that it's more closer to your first album, which was quite straightforward and simple. You know, second one was quite complicated.
Well, it's similar to the first record. There's the same characteristics, but no, this I think we've taken a step. We've matured a little bit. Developed is a better word, I think, and we're real happy with this record. I think we're speaking the way we're thinking right now, whereas we didn't step over the following. We made a good third record. We hope everybody digs it.
確かにファーストに似てるとは思うけれども、でも自分たちとしてはやっぱり同じじゃなくて、またもう一歩先にこう前進したっていうか成長したアルバムだっていうふうに思ってたし、3枚目っていうことでみんなが気に入ってくれれば本当にいいなと思ってる。
日本ではね、アルバムが来月の下旬に発売になるんですよね。ですからこのテレビをご覧になってみんなとかここにいるみんなはですね、どういう、サウンドなんだろうと。まあね、今日後でやってもらいますけど1曲どういうサウンドなんだろうと分かりやすくテレビを見てる人にですね今度のアルバムのサウンドを紹介するとどういうふうになりますか？
Since Japanese audience can't listen to the album until like another 1 month or so, so can you try to describe what kind of sound there are on the album?
What kind of sound? What kind of songs? Positive, happy, and just little stories of through life through our eyes, only a more positive and happy type.
Songs about everyday experiences that everybody out here has probably had and that can relate to. We try to write everything in general, so you guys can relate to it just like we can.
すごくやっぱりポジティブでね、ハッピーなそういう、まあ、人生一般について歌った曲が多くて、それがその自分たちなりの目から通じて見たものっていうのかな、そういう形でストーリーにされてるんだと思う。で、日本人のみんなにも共感してもらえるようなそういう形になってると思うよ。
そうですか。イナフズナフっていうとファーストアルバムのアートワークにピースマークがあるでしょ。でこれピースよね。これイナフズナフとピースのみんなピースですよね。ここにもタトゥー入れてますね。ピースとイナフズナフの関係はこれ何かあるでしょうか。
I mean, what's the relationship?
We love, peace is very necessary, and it's just that from the era and our influences and everything, that we stand for and we come from, has to do with love and peace and partying and boys and girls and rock and roll and nothing. We don't want to be negative or angry. It's like
The peace sign's cool. It means cool things, and we need it now more than ever.
And I got a tattoo stuck on my arm, so we're stuck with it, you know.
Right. まあ自分たちがこう割と聴いて育ってきた音楽っていうのは本当にラブ&ピースの時代のものだし、やっぱりそのピース平和っていう気持ちっていうのはすごく大切だと思うんでね。さっきも言ったようにポジティブであるってことが割とこう自分たちの心情なんで、それをこう言ってるだけだ。
なるほどね。それがそのピースにつながっているということでございますね。さらに今日はですね、ニューアルバムの中から早速1曲プレイしていただこうと思うんですけども、なんていう曲をこれからプレイしていただけるんでしょうか。
So you're going to show us some previews of your album, but what song are you playing today?
We're going to play a song called Right by Your Side, and it's called Kimi no Tonari ni.
もう一回、one more time. What's the Japanese? なんていう曲？
君の隣に。
君の隣に。なるほど。わかりました。意味の隣にとか書いてましたけどね。もっとすごいの。俺の名前書いてたら見たぞ。ちょっと見せてもらえ。何がした？いや違う。ごまかしやがって。俺の名前よかった堺高じゃなくて。はい。ということでございましてですね。なんだよこの値引き品っての。すごい。すごいな、どうでもいいけど。ということでじゃあ1曲、プレイしていただきましょう。Alright？ はい。
ほほほこんにちは
troubles and we know it. We got a thread in our lives, sometimes so strong we can't control it. Oh, how we ever survive. We need some things to get us up, and then some things to bring us down. That's the one thing about love, it'll always be around. I'll be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. I'll be right by your side for the rest of my life. Some days the whole thing seems much clearer, some days are better than some. As we long farther we grow nearer. Oh honey, I'll be the one to take you by the hand and show you where you want to go, the one that makes you understand and show you things you gotta know. I'll be right by your side when the gray turns to blue. I'll be right by your side for the rest. Oh, I just want you to know now, I'll never let you go now. I'm needing you to see just what you mean to me. I just want you to feel what's waiting here is real. I'll be right by your side, yeah. We need some things to keep us up, yes we do, and then some things to bring us down. That's the one
ありがとう。
いい曲じゃないドニー。
Great song, good song.
いい曲だよ。横から見るとジョン・レノンに似てんね。
Your profile actually reminded me of John Lennon.
Thank you.
いやでもあれだね、今メロディーライン聞いてもビートルズとかさすごく影響を受けてる、いい意味でね。
Melody-wise, you have good influences of the Beatles.
Well, we love the Beatles, you know, and it reflects heavily in our music. But there's other influences too. But you know, what's old is new now, and the Beatles should live forever, you know. And so, you know, we'd like to bring that whole thing to another level.
まあ確かにビートルズでも他にもいっぱい好きなものはあるんだけれども、やっぱり影響としては大きいし、でも音楽に古いも新しいもないと思うし、ビートルズは永遠にやっぱりフォーエバーっていう感じです。
そうシカゴと言いますとですね、あの辺にはチープトリックというバンドがいますよね。日本で武道館のライブで大成功、お友達だっていう話も聞く
You're a
ね。
friend of Cheap Trick?
Great friends with Cheap Trick, yeah.
チープトリックなんかもどちらかというとやっぱりビートルズから影響を受けてますよね。そういう意味ではチープトリックのサウンドってのはどう思います？
They also have a lot of influences from, take influences from Beatles, but how do you like their sound, Cheap Tricks?
It's next to the Beatles, it's my favorite band in the world.
もうビートルズに並んで、次はチップトリックかなっていうぐらい好きだよ。
そうですか。チップは一番好きなミュージシャンって誰なの？
Chip, who is your most favorite musician artist?
In what band?
In which band?
In Cheap Trick, you mean?
No, in general.
I like a lot of different bands and a lot of different musicians, so I really don't want to pigeonhole myself and pick one guy. There's a lot of different stuff I like. There's some great music and some great bands. I support them all.
He likes Willie Nelson.
まあ一人だけあげちゃうとね、本当好きなものいっぱいあるんで、それはごひいきになっちゃうからと、そしたらこいつはウィリー・ネルソンが好きなんだよ。
ウィリー・ネルソンってネルソンのお父っつぁんですか？
カントリーの。
ねえ、そうですか。昨日一緒にご飯食べた時にね、今度この番組でですね、カメラクルーを連れてアメリカンツアーに同行取材をしていいというふうに昨日酔っ払った勢いで言ってたんですけど、いいんですか本当に？
Last night you were drunk and you're telling him that his crew actually can follow you in the States when you tour. Do you remember that, saying that?
Yes, we did say that, and we were telling the truth. When we come on tour out here and we get the bus out here, Master, we want you to be our guest. Come on out.
Yes. And I'm still drunk.
なんだよお前、まだ酔ってんの？
昨日からまだ酔っ払ってるからなんかって言ってましたけど、でもチップはね、あと日本でも絶対今度戻ってきてやりたいから、その時にはもうマサ絶対来てくれよなと。
アルバムがアメリカではもうそろそろ出たのかな、あれですけども、アメリカンツアーってのはいつ頃から、始まるんですか？
So when do you think you'll be kicking off like the US tour?
The U.S. tour, we're starting over in the UK, then we're going to Europe, then we'll be in the U.S. for the sheds and the arenas for the summer. So probably late May we'll start the U.S. tour, and then after we finish that up, we should hope to be over here in Japan in September or October.
なるほど。
まずイギリスとかヨーロッパから始めて、そして5月の終わりぐらいにアメリカをできたらいいなと、で9月ぐらいに希望としては日本行きたい。
ね、これはイギリスのね、僕なんかケラングとかよく読んでて思うんですけど、イナフズナフライブがすごいと、とにかくでやっぱりライブを見ないとイナフズナフの本当の、ね、魅力って分かんないなってよく記事に書いてますけど、それは自分から言うのもなんなんですけど、やっぱそうなんでしょうね。
A lot of people say that once you haven't experienced enough snuff on live, you haven't seen anything yet. But can we say that's right?
We're like pizza, even when it's cold, it's pretty good.
We're a little different live, you know. We're a fun rock and roll band. There's a lot of partying, there's a lot of girls, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of good music, and it's a good time. So come on out.
Yeah, we're very accessible, so we want everybody, all the fans to come out after the show. We'll sign autographs and hang out with everybody. It's a big rock and roll party for that day.
Collect gifts.
自分たち本当ツアーに出ると別人みたいになっちゃってね、とにかくもう楽しい、みんなで大パーティーやっちゃうから、みんなファンの人たち終わったらどんどん来てよとサインもするし、みんなからプレゼントも受け取るし。
入れるわけないじゃないね、バックステージみんななんか1万人いっちゃったらどうするのって感じですけどもね。ということでぜひですね早めに日本に帰ってきてくださいね、本当にね。最後にこのテレビを見てるみんなに何かメッセージをねドニーとチップからいただきましょうか。
Lastly, we have a word for our viewers, one by one.
One by one. All the girls, とてもかわいい。
かわいいよね。
All the guys, cool, and Japan is just happening, and Sayonara.
Peace, love, and sake to everybody here.
ピースラバンドサケと言ってます。
もうね、この3日間ぐらい日本の大会で睡眠時間6時間ぐらいしかしてないという、何やってんでしょうね、しかしね。ということで、このドニーとチップのサイン色紙とこのコラのサイン入りを3名でごめんなさい、3名の方にプレゼントします。今日は会場の方にはですね、貼ってあるポスター、サイン入りですけど、プレゼントしますからね、後ほどね。はい、ということでございました。ということで、プロモーションで日本にやってきている稲内ナフ、まもなくツアーが始まるそうです。ぜひ期待してください。ドニーとチップでした。どうもありがとう。サンキュー。
ありがとう。
コマーシャルです。